You don't have to spend $5,000 to hit your target a mile away. No, I'm being serious. While the gun industry wants you to believe that precision shooting is reserved for trust fund operators and elite snipers, we're here to tell you otherwise. Budget sniper rifles have been leveling up like they're in a video game, and some are now punching way above their price tags. It's kind of like finding out your neighbor's old beater Honda can outrun a Ferrari if you put the right wheels and driver behind it. So if you've ever thought, I want to shoot far, but I also want to afford groceries, this one's for you. Now, let's be real, not everyone has $5,000 laying around to drop on a rifle that looks like it came out of a sci-fi armory. Some of us have bills, car payments, and a deep desire to hit steel at 1,000 yards without refinancing our house. Thankfully, you don't need to be rich, just smart. We're living in the golden age of affordable precision rifles. Technology has finally trickled down, like fancy coffee machines going from NASA labs to your kitchen counter. What was once elite only is now up for grabs. Cold, hammer-forged barrels used to be military only, but now they're on rifles at your local gun store. Precision machined bolts, adjustable cheek rests, threaded barrels, all things you'd once expect on a top-tier sniper rig are now packed into sub-$1,000 setups. This happened because the industry got competitive. Precision rifle matches exploded, and YouTubers started breaking down long-range shooting like it's a new religion. Manufacturers had no choice but to level up or get clowned online, and man, they leveled up. Today, you can get a sub-MOA rifle right out of the box, and I'm not talking about some fragile princess that needs constant tuning. These things are rugged, reliable, and ready to send rounds down range with surprising precision. Toss on a solid scope and maybe watch a few tutorials, and suddenly you're that guy at the range making the custom rifle owners a little bit nervous. So yeah, budget rifles matter. They're not just the backup plan, they're becoming the main event, and your wallet doesn't have to file a missing persons report when you're done shopping. The first one on our list is the Tika T3XCTR. Now, you can think of the Tika T3XCTR as that quiet kid in school who suddenly dominates every spelling bee and wins the 800-meter dash all without saying a word. This finish-made beauty is consistently praised for its out-of-the-box accuracy and no-nonsense reliability. Chambered in versatile calibers like 6.5 Creedmoor or 308 Win, it's a smooth shooter with a bolt throw so slick you'll think it's been buttered by the gods. The trigger is crisp and clean like breaking a glass icicle. Its cold hammer-forged barrel and rigid aluminum bedding system ensure consistent, tight groups shot after shot. The synthetic stock isn't flashy, but it's functional and rugged enough for hunting or match shooting. That detachable box mag feeds smoothly, locks solidly, and makes reloads a breeze. Weighing in around $1,100, it's not the cheapest rifle here, but it doesn't pretend to be either. It's the kind of rifle that quietly outshoots your buddy's custom rig, then politely asks if you want to try it. Classic Finnish manners. The second one is the Savage 110 Precision. Now, the Savage 110 Precision is what happens when you give a budget rifle a full tactical makeover and it decides to go full John Wick. Now, this isn't your grandpa's Woodstock deer rifle. It's a modern precision platform that looks like it bench presses other rifles for fun. Right out of the gate, you're getting a fully adjustable MDT LSS XL chassis, which is aluminum, rugged, and built like a tank, but a tank with finesse. You've got length of pull, cheek riser, and even grip customization. The Savage AccuTrigger lets you fine-tune the trigger pull to your preference, whether you like it feather light or with just a bit of take-up. Chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor or 308 and sporting a 24-inch barrel with a heavy profile, it's built to stretch its legs. Savage takes the time to square everything up for precision, and you've got a tack driver that delivers sub-MOA accuracy right out of the box. But it's not just about performance. This lever is fun to shoot. The recoil management is excellent, the balance is surprisingly nimble for a rifle this size, and it just feels right when you shoulder it. It's tactical, reliable, and customizable. All the things you want in a long-range rifle without the eye-watering price tag. And all of this comes in around $1,300. That's not pocket change, sure, but for a rifle that feels like it should be triple that, it's a steal. Take it to the range and don't be surprised if the guy with the $4,000 rifle starts asking you for shooting tips. Next up at number 3, we have the Burggara B14 HMR. Burggara rifles are made in Spain, and while Spain is known for flamenco dancing and fine wine, don't let the elegance fool you. This is not a siesta gun, it's a serious precision instrument dressed in subtle sophistication. The HMR, or hunting and match rifle, is designed to bridge two worlds, the ruggedness you'd need for the field and the pinpoint performance you crave on the range. The molded stock has a built-in mini chassis system that provides rigidity where it matters, ensuring consistent bedding and improved shot-to-shot accuracy accuracy. It feels solid, like a rifle 3 times the price, because honestly, kind of performs like one too. The button rifled barrel is free-floated, and the craftsmanship screams consistency with every group you tighten. Chambered primarily in 6.5 Creedmoor, it delivers a sweet spot of long-range precision without beating up your shoulder. The trigger is clean and breaks like glass, while the bolt glides like a figure skater on fresh ice. At around $1,000, the HMR is basically a buy once, cry never situation. Whether you're dropping coyotes at 600 yards or hitting steel at $1,000, this Spanish import makes precision shooting feel effortless and just classy enough to enjoy with a side of tapas. At number 4, we have the Ruger American Predator. The Ruger American Predator might not turn heads at the range with its basic looks, but looks can be deceiving. This rifle is all grit, no glamour. Think of it as the blue-collar hero of long-range shooting. It clocks in at around $450 to $550, which is wild when you realize how well it shoots. This lever is also a budget sniper in a hoodie. It's chambered in just about every caliber a budget shooter could want. 6.5 Creedmoor, 308 Win, 243, hell, even 6mm arc if you're feeling spicy. The free-floated, cold hammer forged barrel comes threaded, so you can toss on a suppressor or brake without needing a gunsmith. The marksmanship adjustable trigger is surprisingly good for a rifle in this price range. Light and customizable. Yeah, the polymer stock feels a little, well, budget, but the internals are solid. With some good glass and match-grade ammo, this thing groups tighter than a drum. Many shooters have been shocked to find it keeping up with rifles twice the price. This rifle won't impress your Instagram followers, but on the range, it earns respect the hard way, by landing hits, and isn't that what it really matters? And finally, last but not least, at number 5, we have the Howa 1500 Hogue HS Precision. Howa doesn't get as much love as it should, but that's about to change. The 1500 is like that sleeper build in racing games. It's simple, reliable, and shockingly fast once in action. It's not flashy, but it gets the job done with the kind of quiet confidence that makes you raise an eyebrow after your first tight group at 300 yards. The action is buttery smooth, almost unnervingly so for its price point, and the trigger is surprisingly crisp, offering a break that feels much more high-end than the rifle's modest price suggests. Howa rifles are often overshadowed by bigger names, but don't let that fool you. The 1500 is a seriously capable platform. Pair it with the soft, over-molded Hogue stock for a comfortable grip and solid field utility, or step up to the HS Precision variant, which offers a more rigid fiberglass option ideal for long-range consistency. Either way, the ergonomics are user-friendly and recoil is manageable even in heavier calibers like 308 or 6.5 Creedmoor. One of the best parts is that aftermarket support is excellent for this rifle. There are barrels, triggers, and chassis systems galore, so it's a rifle that can grow with you from backyard plinker to full precision setup. Starting at around $600 to $800, the Howa 1500 is like the reliable friend who helps you move. It never complains and still shows up the next day with coffee. Affordable, upgradable, and dead-on accurate, this is the underrated sniper that's ready to shine. Alright, now I don't want to forget the bench warmers that could still make the varsity team, and the first one is the Mossberg MVP LR. It's a great bolt action that accepts AR mags, so that's a bonus. Then we have the Remington 783. It's cheap, but if you shoot it right, it'll surprise you. Next is the TC Compass 2, which is often overlooked, but it has a solid trigger and barrel. And then finally we have the Savage Axis 2 Precision, which is just a step below the 110, but it still has serious value. Now these aren't just good for the price, they're genuinely solid options that many shooters swear by. So here's the truth. Accuracy isn't exclusive to the elite anymore. You don't need to take out a small loan or sell your car to shoot accurately at long range. The gear gap is shrinking fast. That extra $3,000, well, it might buy you a few extra bells and whistles, but unless you're a trained sniper, you're probably not even touching the difference. What really matters is practice, consistency, good glass, quality ammo, and most of all, knowing your rifle like it's your dance partner at a country wedding. If you're just getting started, any of these rifles will take you far, and hey, even if you're an experienced shooter looking for a backup or a project gun, these rifles offer more bang for your buck than some rifles with 4-figure price tags. Bottom line is this: expensive doesn't always mean better. Affordable doesn't always mean compromise. So build smart, train hard, and don't let anyone tell you your $800 setup can't hang with the big dogs. Drop a comment below and let us know which budget sniper you trust most, or which one surprised you the most at the range. And remember, the only thing more dangerous than a $5,000 rifle is the shooter who knows how to outshoot it with a $500 one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.